This is the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with a very formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, this crowd is hyped, and you look at their guys coming in. They appear to be fired up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
And these two teams have gotten a chance to know each other pretty well over this series. It's been a gruesome one so far, very tightly contested. But now, it can boil down to the best of three, which makes tonight's Game 5 a pivotal one.
Aaron Gordon with the block. Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. In the front court, it's Augustine, just underway in an ever-crucial Game 5. Couple of cracks at the line now.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Jordan. Cleaning the offensive glass. Augustine with the basketball. Two-point advantage. No good. That's great defense. Kyrie across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Jordan. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
To shoot for Orlando. Fires the three. Smothering D. Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Aaron Gordon snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And counted at the rim.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
The one-round NBA playoffs 2020 games and highlights coming up
next.
Short
jumper misses. Jonathan Isaac. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Augustine with it up top. Lead is two. To Fournier. 4-3. Evan Fournier bothered just enough there. Nikola Vucevic able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Irving for three. Off the mark. Jordan. To Hollis Jefferson. Jonathan Isaac sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Gordon, his first effort, off the mark. Irving with the basketball. Down 4. To Hollis Jefferson. Won't go. To Fournier. Beyond the arc for 3. And he's going to the line to shoot.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
first one, count it. It's the second, one more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Into the front court, it's Irving. They trail by 7. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
Game 4 Brooklyn Nets 4-9 Orlando Magic 6-0 final.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Kyrie with the rock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hey, Kyrie Irving. Odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open 3 is good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
The Magic with 4 to shoot. Fultz. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. A shot at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books here in game number 5. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. To the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Markelle Fultz to Mo Bamba. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 6.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Count it.
That transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And a nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Orlando has it. Surveys the floor. Has a chance. Fultz with a shot off the mark. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Game 6 Los Angeles Lakers 5-5 Portland Trail Blazers 3-6 final.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Here's Irving into the front court. Now down 6. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Try from the baseline, but it won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Deep two there, won't go. And scores, strong take.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Kyrie Irving now 3 for 9. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Kyrie across the timeline, trailing by 4. To Hollis Jefferson. That's out. Last touch by DJ Augustine. Irving. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Taurean Prince at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. To Vucevic. DeAndre Jordan.
Game 6 Minnesota Timberwolves 2-9 Los Angeles Clippers 3-4 final.
LeVert with a shot, no good. Nikola Vucevic. That's 3 now on 4 shots. To Hollis Jefferson. Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
strive to shoot for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. Deep three at the buzzer. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Magic have themselves a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Orlando Magic. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Field goals.
This is the type of game fans want to see. Lots of great scoring with no signs of slowing down. More fireworks are sure to come after the halftime break.
Player of the half.
Nikola Vucevic did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Player of the half.
Nikola Vucevic has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Magic will start. Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. In the front court, it's Augustine. Leads a bucket. Nikola Vucevic looking good, 4 for 5.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some big traps, some big schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Jonathan Isaac, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Irving into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Driving right to the basket. Nikola Vucevic rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He's now 5 for 6.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To the rim. Lays it up and in. Woo!
Oh, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Fournier to Gordon. Trying to cash in. Gordon with a shot off the mark. Irving with the basketball. Our score all even in this third quarter. Nice pass to set things up.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Evan Fournier bothered just enough there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Irving. Fires the three. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nets have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Kyrie. That's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Nikola Vucevic sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. To Fournier. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And the finish at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Jared Allen tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. Gordon. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Dinwiddie. Rebound pulled in by the Magic. Mo Bamba powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Can't connect from in close. From long range. Now that's a contest. Into the front court, it's Irving. Up by 3. To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. To Irving. Rebound claimed by Orlando. Vucevic. Layup goes down. Well done.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Nikola Vucevic. Huge block. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Nikola Vucevic. He'll put it up at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Nets have the lead. It's Magic basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Markelle Fultz, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Hollis Jefferson. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Rondae Hollis Jefferson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Orlando ball. Sizing up the defense. Fultz to Mo Bamba. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys now down by a point. To Hollis Jefferson. Nikola Vucevic with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Dinwiddie into the front court.
KD and Irving are in the team.
3. Here comes the screen. Off the assist.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
KD is not on this playoffs Nets team.
Mixing
Set.
things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Because I have updated their Nets roster to 2020 team this year Nets.
The Magic with 4 to shoot. He's looking for that touch.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Screen coming. No good. Jonathan Isaac swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Prince there for the rebound. Here's Irving into the front court. Down by 1. Jonathan Isaac with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Taurean Prince trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And he misses that one free throw.
Next year in 2021 I will have KD
Magic
with Nets.
Baseline drive, stuffs it down with authority.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Kyrie across the timeline. They trail by one. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Markelle Fultz at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 47% free throw shooter. Can't convert the free throw. Irving brings the ball up court. To Jordan. Nikola Vucevic snatching it out of the air. Over the line. Backcourt violation. The drive right to the basket. Markelle Fultz able to recover with the block. Goes to the left side. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Irving into the front court. Down 3. To Hollis Jefferson. To Irving. Nikola Vucevic sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Fultz. Not that time. He misses. Nets have it. Irving goes to the right side. To Irving. Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Now whistle. Intentional foul comes with 24 seconds left in the game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Irving with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Gordon. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Has a look. Not that time. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. He'll let one fly from half court. The Magic secure the victory. They've claimed the pivotal Game 5 to go up 3-2 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard.
And whenever the game seemed to start slowing down, they came up with a block that would ignite everyone.
Check out the leading scores for the Orlando Magic. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Nikola Vucevic put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Game 5 Brooklyn Nets 5-0 Orlando
This
Magic
isn't the segment
5-6
you wanna be
final.
in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.